Rocket Pat here. All right, guys, man, I have got Sketchy Dick all lined out and taking the sketch out of the Dickster. So let's go over everything I've done. Of course, we remember when I welded in this little corner right here, and I have welded all the way down that seam over here. On the other side, it was already welded down this seam and all the way up in here. I've elected to go ahead and leave that because if you can see right there, you can see that I was able to weld the inside of that panel as well. So let's go inside and take a look at what we've got done. All right, so in here, big piece of 1/4 inch angle iron, welded in nice and good. And for all the YouTube welding people and everything, the reason why that looks like that is because that's like 4 passes to fill this gap. There's a big thick piece of steel up underneath here as well. And you get really good at welding when you don't do it all the time. About the time you're done. I don't know why that don't want to focus on that shiny deal. See, that's not a bad weld. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. So we got another one welded in over here. It has been completely welded down the seam of the frame to frame on both sides. Big piece of plate was put on the outside. Inside, the outer frame rail was welded to the frame going up in here. This is a 1/4 inch thick piece of steel and another 1/4 inch thick piece of steel on the other side, and I lobbed off these corners right here where it was all sticking out. I've opened up more space for exhaust, and if you ask me, it looks a whole lot better going on down through that way than it did before. Because remember, there was only 1 bolt, 2 bolts, 3 bolts. I think that's it, 3 bolts holding this whole thing in on this side. 1 bolt, 2 bolts. Yeah, 3 bolts, man. No, it didn't even have 3 bolts over here. No, yeah, it did. Here's the 3rd one. Yeah, so there were 3, maybe 4 bolts on each side holding this thing together. And I can tell you right now, I feel a whole lot more comfortable driving it down the road, knowing that even though it's not technically the way I would do it if I were starting from scratch with the body off and everything, but this is a whole lot better than just this. I mean, just a whole lot better. So, now, today is Thursday. I started working on this Monday, but I had to go get welding gas, so that took up part of the day. Then I had to start figuring out what I was gonna do, of course. But yeah, started it on this Monday. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna pick the engine up. I got a brand new set of freeze plugs right there. I'm gonna throw some paint at it. I'm can't really paint right now because the humidity's so high that all the steel's cold, and if I throw paint at it, it's just gonna curdle the paint. So I'm kind of waiting on the weather to clear up a little bit, but I'm gonna throw some paint at that, and even if it's not right tomorrow, I'm still gonna throw paint at that and get those freeze plugs in, and by Saturday afternoon, Sunday, we should be rocking and a-rolling and a-rolling and a-rocking with our little Sketchy Dick. All right, guys, well, y'all keep rocking and a-rolling and a-rolling and a-rocking. I'm gonna keep grinding it down. Talk to y'all next time.